We're going to build an active learning exercise today, and I'm in my personal account, but I need to go to my organization account. And down here I've got a lesson created already called Active Learning Group 1. I'm going to enter this. We'll go in here to the editing mode, and let's take a look at what we have in here. So I have set up a text gadget, and I've got some instructions here to add these items to the diagram below. Then we have a deeper diagram in place, and if you click on the gear icon, then students will be able to access this. Click on the image, and then that's going to add a tag, and that will be editable. And so then they'll add their labels here. So the students will come in here and do this, and then you'll see there's this additional section down here. And this is the definitions that go along with the tags. With the deeper diagram gadget, you'll actually be able to add these as well. So I'm just going to copy paste really quickly here. And if you come out of editing mode, click in the gear to go back into editing mode, click the label, and then over here on the right column, you can paste in the description. Then we come back over here, and you can see that when you click on this and you're not in editing mode, then you can see the extra text. So entering editing mode again, click on the flagellum here, and I'll go ahead and add that label. And then we will do the same thing. I'm going to position this, and let's try to make it look nice. There we go. And let's scroll down, and I will find the appropriate definition for the flagellum, and I will add that to my tag. Okay, clicking outside of there, and then you can see clicking on the labels, we get this interactive diagram. I have another one of these for the eukaryotic cell. Same setup, and then we have a review section over here. And this is a little bit different now. We have a categories gadget. So we have instructions here to add the categories gadget, and then we're going to add two categories, prokaryotic and eukaryotic, and then the students will add the descriptions to the cards, and then they will match those cards to the proper category. So you just come down in here, click right on the text to replace it. So we'll set up our two categories first, and then when you click the card, you'll get the option to add text. So I'm going to come up and I'm going to copy this text here, and I will paste it down into my card. And then down here you'll get the hand icon, and then you will drag this to a category. And so the students will do that with all of those terms. They have to associate them with the correct category. To get out of here, let's click on Active Learning. This brings me back over to my course overview. Click on My Courses, and so now I'm going to make my courses. So I'm going to do this a couple of times here. I'm going to clone this twice. We'll just do 3 courses for this example here. So you can copy. I could have copied the clone too, so you can clone a clone. But anyway, let's jump in here and change our titles now to Group 2 and to Group 3. So clicking outside of there after you add the text will save that change. Back up to My Courses and back over to our other clone, and we'll do the same thing here to make this Group 3. And then we'll click My Courses once again. So now we have our 3 courses, and we will add our students to these courses. To do that, we're going to come to the My Organizations tab. I have a couple of students in here already. I'm going to invite a 3rd student, and through the miracle of editing here, I'm going to skip the invitation and acceptance process. Your student will find the invitation, accept the invitation, and then they will show up as you're seeing here for Maria C. Clicking on the name will take you to set their permissions for which group they're going to be in. But first we need to create the groups in our organization. So I click on My Organization, and you'll see we have a section 1 here. We've got a couple of groups in there already. Click on the 3 dots there to add a new group to section 1. So now we have Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3, and we're going to add our students to the groups, and we're going to add the courses to the groups. I'm going to come back over to All Users, and I'm going to click on my first student, and I've already assigned permissions here. So we are an administrator for Mitchell C. in Group 1. Over here for Michelle C., admin also in Group 1, inactive in the rest of the groups. And then we have Maria C., and she has come in automatically as an instructor, so now we're going to modify the permissions, and this is how you do this. You just come to the drop-down menus. We're going to add her as an admin in Group 2. She's going to be a part of Group 2. She's not going to be a part of Group 1 with the other 2 students. So being an admin means that you can edit the course, you can enter it and edit it. If you are an instructor, you can only view it And if you're inactive, then you won't see it at all. So now we have our lesson here. I'll click on Group 1, come to Organizations, and I already have this assigned to Group 1. I'm going to undo the assignment to the top level. That doesn't actually matter. So let's go to Group 2, and let's go to Organization, and we will assign the Group 2 course to the second group in our organization, and then we'll take our Group 3 course, and again click Organization, and we will assign our third course to our third group. So back to my organization now, and Michelle C. is in Group 1, so she's going to see the course that we assigned to Group 1. She won't see the other two courses. Maria C. is going to see Group 2 because she's an admin in Group 2, and she will not see the course that's associated with Group 1 or with Group 3. So back to my courses, and because I'm in the teacher account right now, and I am an admin at the top level, I can see all three courses. So if we jump over here into Mitchell's personal account, we'll come to Mike's class, and you will see here now, he is an admin in Group 1, and Active Learning Group 1 is associated with Group 1, so that's the only course that he sees. He will not see the other courses that he's not assigned to. So let's sign out and let's sign in with my teacher account again. So back here, and again you're going to come into your personal account, so you want to make sure that you come up here and go down to your actual organization account. Now back here in my teacher account, because I have access to all these courses, I can actually jump in at any point to check on the progress of the students and see how they're coming along in real time. And that's it. That's a quick active learning exercise that you can use for your class.